Welcome everyone, Pablo Espinosa de los Monteros from Style Systems. Image, style, fashion, lifestyle, communication, and all that and whatnot, right? Why know thyself? I've been asked that a lot, you know. Before I get into that, just a shout out to the people that bought the product. I've been getting a lot of good feedback. I'm still working on the with my clients that bought Know Thyself, because Know Thyself, man, this is not something simple. This is not something that you can just snap your fingers and this is who you are. No. This is beyond that. But why know thyself? What does know thyself has to do with being an image consultant or with fashion, which probably you think I'm all about fashion and all of that? What does that have to do with anything, right? Know thyself. You can be like, what the fuck is this, man? What do you expect from know thyself? Like a blazer that you can put on and or a video or a book? That's why I decided to make this Facebook Live, alright? As an image consultant, as a professional image consultant or an imagologist, the first thing that they teach you in school or when you're learning by yourself, whatever, is to know the essence of each client. Know the essence of you, of course, first of all, because everything that you learn, you applied it to yourself and they apply it onto you. So the first thing is that they teach you is know the essence of your client. To then, it's one of the axioms of imagology. Remember, imagology, the science that studies image. One of the axioms is never, ever break the essence of a client, or yours for that matter. Never break your essence. But what does that mean? Well, in a nutshell, is knowing yourself and never breaking it, never changing who you are just because of simple and superficial things of fashion or trendiness and whatnot. So you should never change who you are just because it is fashionable to wear a mustache right now, a mustache. Or you should never change who you are just because your mentor tells you to do it. Or you should never change yourself because it is what is expected, or you get what I'm saying, right? I mean, change is inevitable, but you should never move your essence, who you truly are, just because it is part of the society. No. So that is the first thing that they teach you. That is, before I got into fashion and all of it, the first thing that they taught me was knowing thyself. Now, how do you do that? Well, that is exactly why I created this product. I apply, there's many different things and many different ways of doing it, but the way that I learned is applying two tests, okay? I apply two tests. Now, this has to do a lot with psychology, the study of the mind. This has to do with the psychology of evolution, the psychology of, society, social psychology. This has to do a lot with the study of the mind, which makes it so much more powerful and interesting, okay? So at first I was like, man, I don't want to learn this shit. I just want to learn about fashion. You get what I'm saying? But you get to know your true self in a way that scares you, okay? In a way that is scary, beautiful. You cry, you laugh, you get stronger. Meaning, when you get to know yourself so much in that level of insight or depth, man, I'm telling you, or woman, I cannot describe the feeling of freedom and not giving a fuck. Like, no one can destroy you anymore, man, because you know yourself so much, so well. You know the true essence of you, so you can truly say, fuck it, I know myself. I truly know myself. So then, as an image consultant, okay, let's talk about an image consultant. I apply two tests on you, and I can sign a non-disclosure with you because I get to learn everything about you. We get to learn things that maybe you don't want me to know or anybody else to know. So I become your true, like your counselor, your psychologist, whatever you want to call me. I am your image consultant. That's why we call ourselves, or I call myself, the new alchemist, because I transform, I take that essence, and together we say, okay, this is who you are, okay? Boom, bam, here it is. Now, what the fuck are we going to do with it? Well, Pablo, I want to become the next president of blah, blah, blah. Or I want to become an actor. I want to become blah, 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 whatever it is that you want. So we take this, okay, so this is your essence. Now, we can manipulate it, we can control it, we can move it, we can add something, we can take something, we can put together the whole picture and then project it and communicate it in a way that gets you more of whatever it is that you want. You want more women, you can get. You want more men, you can get. You want more money, you can get it. You want more anything that you want, okay? And I'm not joking about it. So know thyself. This is it. 2 tests that I apply on you, and 2 lectures, 2 special lectures that I put on a Google Drive, and I give it to you. I give you the access, and then you see those special lectures. And one of them I teach a very powerful exercise or a technique that allows you to peel yourself. You know, you can take all of the peels of all of the layers of who you think you are or who you say you are, and then you get to see your true self. And man, it is some scary shit. I cannot say a lot of it, because the moment I say something about that experience, your mind gets tainted, and you know, now you think that that's what you're going to experience, because I told you that that's what I experienced. So you have to apply it on yourself. And then a quick Skype session with me, so I can actually tell you what this is all about. So that is Know Thyself. And this should be the first product that I should have ever done, because it is the first thing that I need to know in order for me to work with you. The first thing that I need to know is you. Because man, I cannot, or I can, but I will not give you advice, random advice, without knowing who you are, without knowing what you want to accomplish. Do you get what I'm saying? I'm not going to tell you to wear a mustache and get all tattooed if you want to become the next president of the United States of America. There's a certain protocol to become, you know, to enter in politics. Now, I'm not telling you that it is wrong or bad. I'm just saying that as a scholar of perception, I know that there are protocols of perception and how people perceive it, and I can manipulate them. That's why I say manipulation of perception. A lot of people may say, oh, manipulation, and immediately you get like a red flag, like, oh, manipulation, there's something bad. But man, we are being manipulated by all of the brands all of the time, by the media, by Coca-Cola, by whatever the fuck you want to call it, right? Advertising, that is exactly what it does. It takes certain images and messages and colors and scents and blah, 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 and then they put it onto you. Now, you can apply that onto you, but we cannot start changing who you are without knowing first who you are. We cannot move something about something that you don't like if first we don't know what that is. Okay, I hope that makes sense. So know thyself. This is the first thing that you should take in order for me to work with you. It is like the first step. Okay, know thyself. 2 tests, 2 special lectures, 1 very powerful and deep technique and technique and exercise that you apply onto yourself while you're alone, and a quick Skype consultation with me. And I'm telling you, you will change. This is no bullshit. You will change. Your life will change. And after that, what you do with that information, now that is up to you. What you do with the information that you get from it, that is entirely up to you, to what you want to do, to what you want to accomplish. If you still want to work with me and we can manipulate it, and we can add things and then create a public image, whatever, good, we can do it. And now that actually would be better, because now we know ourselves. And if you don't, then still, man, you can actually use that information to get your new boyfriend or your new girlfriend. Like, hey, read this, Now you know who I am. Now you know what I'm all about. Now, okay, sign right here. You see. Now let me read one of the. Thank you, Dale. How fast can you discover the essence of a client? It takes me a long time, in quotes. It takes 2 tests, and those tests, I don't know, about a week that I get to analyze everything, and then I give you your analysis of your responses. It is one test based on 70 questions, and the other one is a color test. I put in front of you on a Skype session colors, 7 different colors, 8 different colors, and then you pick them up, and then we go through many different things, different exercise and things that we do on a Skype session, and based on that, this is why I call it the power of image, because it is a power, or at least it looks like a power. It looks like something out of the Doctor Strange movie. So go ahead. I mean, if you don't believe me, go ahead. You'll watch the testimonials. I've just received another testimonial. You can go to YouTube. There's a testimonial, video testimonial. So I'm not joking here. This is deep level shit. I hope it makes sense to you. And I hope you jump on board on knowing yourself. And with that, become the best version of yourself. Remember, you cannot become the best version of yourself until you know yourself. Okay? We'll see you on the next one.